Everybody, just want to give you guys a few ideas on how to pay off your loan over time. There's many different strategies to do this. Your personal and financial priorities over time are going to change, and so are then your preferences towards these different types of strategies you can employ to pay off your loan or even not pay off your loan over time. So we'll go through a couple here. Always consult a financial advisor in terms of your financial strategies in paying off a loan before executing on any of this. But the first way you can pay your loan off, obviously, is paying the minimum every month. Your residual income, theoretically, is going to be lowest in the first several years of you paying off this loan, because over time, the principal and interest payment stays the same on a 30-year fixed, and your income should hypothetically increase over time, giving you guys extra money left over every month to beat down that mortgage balance faster in the future versus upfront. The second way you can pay down your mortgage is by taking on a biweekly payment plan. There is no long-term commitment required with a biweekly plan. You can get in or out of it at any time. This means that you're going to pay a half payment every 14 days, meaning you make a full payment every 28 days, meaning you're making about an extra payment every year. You make about 13 full mortgage payments instead of 12. So that really shaves off several years off your loan term on a 30-year loan. And it's going to be dependent on what your interest rate is, but you could do that. And then right alongside there is just deciding to pay extra every month. If you're not going to do a biweekly plan, you can set up a monthly payment plan where you automatically have or manually take out another $100 or $200 and put towards that mortgage balance every month. It doesn't have to be 100 or 200, it could be anything, but a lot of people will pay off a 30-year mortgage for like 7, 10, 11, 12, 13 years, and then once they get closer to having like 15 years left on it, they'll refinance into a 15-year loan term, and then at that point it's much easier for them to take on usually the higher minimum payment of a 15-year loan. But the 15-year loan is very popular because it has a lower interest rate typically versus the 30-year fixed. But then there's paying minimum up front, then deciding you pay extra later on when your income increases. Another strategy could just be to refinance in the future, get a lower monthly payment. Another strategy in the future, you could recast your payment if your loan is recastable, then pay your loan down faster with the remaining monthly payment cut. You could literally just send every extra dollar that you have then from that reduced payment brought on by the recast towards the payment, and it would really speed up the maturity date of your loan. Then you could do the reverse of a recast. You could make a lump sum payment towards the balance without recasting and then pay that down faster. This would mean that you would have the same minimum monthly payment every month if you put a lump sum extra payment towards your balance and applied it. So it would basically mean that you would have no residual difference there between the old payment and the new payment after the payment, because it's the same. But another one is just wait until maybe you have another asset growing and growing and growing over time, and maybe, 10, 15, 20, even 5 years down the road, who knows? You just have a big chunk of change that's been growing as an investment, and then you just take that and pay off the balance all at once, just in one fell sweep. Just get rid of it. It's probably a very common way of how people pay off their mortgages is they just get these lump sums somewhere down the line, or they've been investing and just have been saving up, in an investment vehicle that's going to maybe get a larger return for them, interest-wise over the years versus just paying off and reducing what could be a lower interest rate versus the higher return that they could be making in the market with their funds elsewhere. But my last one I'll leave you here is the 30-30-30. Some people just want to refinance into new 30-year terms into oblivion almost. Once they see that bringing on a new 30-year term could save them, several $100, they would just rather do that and keep their money liquid instead of actually paying this off. Maybe they want to keep their money in the market. They could be doing that for a number of reasons, but you don't necessarily have to pay off your mortgage, typically, really ever. Just on these refinances, you do have to requalify for the loan once you refinance, but there's a lot of people out there where after 5 or 7 or 10 years, they can see that the payment will be significantly lowered for them. Even if the rate doesn't even decrease by that much, they could just spread that loan term back out into a 30-year payment after they've already paid it off for X number of years. There's really no rule against you doing that if it's going to give you a monthly payment drop. There is a benefit to you, so you can qualify and close on a refinance like that. And then several years later down the road, you could do the same thing. It's just no one's telling you that you have to pay these loans off. And so, you might not think that's something that you want to do, but believe it or not, a lot of people do that, especially if they have rental properties. I think that's probably more common. If they have that, they'll be more inclined to do that. But guys, there's rental calculators out there that will teach you how much money you could be saving on the long run of your loan if you make these one-time lump sum payments, or if you pay extra per month. There's a few great ones online so that you can game plan and prepare ahead of time and know exactly what that's going to do to your mortgage financial picture. And then there could be more strategies here that I'm missing, but look, this is all up to you. You get to decide what you want. It's awesome part about a mortgage is that it's very rare that people pay these off in a 30-year fixed term. Guys, I'm happy to walk you through any of these strategies, give you my take, my spin on them. But again, probably something best to cover with a financial advisor. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.